bought 2 rental properties in 60 days. And here's how. At the time, my primary goal was to purchase at least one property every single year. And I would stack up, whether it's 20,000, 30,000, I didn't care what it was. If I went a year without purchasing a property, that would be a problem for me. And that was my main goal. My strategy also was to buy and hold real estate. And the reason I wanted to do that is from doing a lot of reading, listening to a lot of podcasts, watching a lot of YouTube at the time. I literally went to sleep listening to podcasts all the time, driving to work at that time. It was no radio. I was immersed into real estate. So with that being said, that means if you came along and you told me something negative about real estate, I've already listened to someone who went through that. So what you said would have no negative impact on the way I was thinking. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning that I've listened to other people that have gone through it, that have done it, and listened to their stories. So if you came to me and you started talking that talk that what if this happens, what if a new roof, $50,000, it would have no impact on my mind because my mind was immersed in real estate 24/7 every single day. I knew the pros and I knew the cons. So nothing you said to me at the time could impact my beliefs because I've already heard it from someone else. So let me continue. So my goal was to buy 2 rental properties in 60 days. And this is how I did it. Normally, I do use Zillow sometimes, to get the numbers, to see how much the price of the home costs, see the taxes. But when I'm on my phone, I primarily use Realtor.com. Let me pull it up for you. I'm gonna add it. So this is the app I use on my phone. See that little Realtor.com. And with this, I'm able to save favorites. I'm able to look up properties real quick. I'm able to see who the agents are, their phone numbers. I'm able to contact them right away. It's pretty fast. It's just something that's real easy to maneuver. There's tons of other websites, apps out there, but I'm just giving you my favorite. And let's say, for example, we want to find a property in, let's say, Atlanta, Georgia. It pops up for you. You don't even have to spell the whole thing out. And what's this? Okay, let's see, multifamily home. I think that's wrong. Okay, look at this. Oh, this is a nice one. Hey, I might end up buying this while we're doing this video. So this is Fairburn Road in Atlanta, Georgia. So something like this. I would see this. I might give them a phone call. So first things first, I would go through the photos real quick. I would say, okay, so 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 405 Fairburn Road, apartment 64. Okay, let's see. It's not bad. I mean, for 65,000, where can you get a property for 65,000? Oh, is that a basement? It looks like a basement. I don't know too much about the area, so I would have to do my due diligence, do the research. So right now I'm just going through out of these ads, just going through the photos. Okay, so I'm done. So I would see property has multiple listing. Okay, for sale. Is there an open house? No. Property details. Experience comfortable, affordable living in Wildwood Park townhouses. Beautiful, maintained 3-bedroom house. Townhouse car, the community, enjoy the warmth, show more, where my neighbors, blah, 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 with generous functional layout, this home offers comfort, blah, 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 blah. Okay, basement, there is a basement, finished basement, we did see the finished basement. Central air, okay, show more. What else we got? Gas, there's gas, microwave, okay. Well, association, I don't really like association, but I'm HOAs, I'm willing to entertain this property. It includes heating, maintenance, all the usual stuff. See, the thing about association is you also have to remember that if you're buying a property, you also have to make sure those fees are paid in full before you take possession of the property. So you have to make sure all the water, some association controls the water, all the lawn care, all the back association is paid in full. You have to take into account that has to be done, and that should be done through title. And I've gone through it before, so just make sure you do your due diligence if you have a good attorney. Sometimes I use attorney, sometimes I don't. Look at this, annual tax amount, $676. That's so cheap. Okay, Living area. It was built in 1970. Okay. Electric on property, sewer, public sewer. Always look for public sewer. Electricity is available, sewer available, water available. Water source is public. Okay. Not bad. And then I will scroll down here to see who the agent is. No, you don't want to see that. Where is it? Where's the agent? Where is it? Can't find it on here. Normally it's at the bottom. Where is it? There it is. Contact agent. You don't normally, I wouldn't advise doing this because they're just going to give you a random agent from whoever's listed on this website. It's better on the app. On the app, you're able to see more. You're able to see the agent. Normally it's at the bottom and it's not showing here. But what I would do is I would just contact the agent, and I would, see if the property is still available. I would also, sometimes I like to put the address in just to see the area. But let's get back to how I purchased these. This is just one example. So I don't want to lose this. That's for another video. I'll walk you through the whole process. But for how I bought the 2 rental properties, that's one of the steps I took. Made a down payment. The homes were about $50,000 a piece, and they were side by side next to each other. They're not attached, they're detached, but they're very close. Cost me $50,000 each, so $100,000, and they're single families. So I had to pay 2 closing costs, 2 down payments. I think roughly was around $7,000. So just say with each property, I'm thinking I put down about, with closing costs and down payment out of my pocket, I'm thinking anywhere from $12 to $13 or $14,000 at the time. And this was in 2019. In 2019, I bought 2 rental properties in 60 days. And the only reason why I did at the time, I wanted to only purchase one, but when I saw that they were side by side, I wanted both. I didn't want to have to deal with like sharing, a driveway or any of that sort. So you just got to be proactive, take the necessary steps, and go ahead. I gave you some few examples of what you can do. Get a mortgage broker or a lender and see where you stand as far as your income, your buying ability, and whatever corrections, adjustments that needs to happen. Go ahead. For another video, I'll give you another video on the actual step by step and every single detail on what I took to purchase these properties. But that's a property you should take a look at. Don't buy these properties for $400,000 or $500,000 thinking you're going to get a better property in the A or B neighborhood. Buy for the low, sell for the high. Home prices will rise. So comment below, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.